Chapter 4, Mishnah 2. In the previous Mishnah, we learned that Meiser is considered Chulin even if it still contains Trumas Meiser that has not yet been separated from it. This is true regarding Challah, the portion of bread dough that must be given to a Kohen, which has the same law as Truma as well. A Chulin dough from which Challah has not yet been separated is not rendered possible by the touch of a Tevul Yom, even though it still contains the Challah portion that will be separated from it. However, once the challah portion is separated and declared challah, the touch of a Tevul Yom will render it possible. The Mishnah explains how a woman who is a Tevul Yom can prepare her dough and separate its challah without making it possible. We now turn to the words of the Mishnah. A woman who is a Tevul Yom may knead her dough as usual, even though the water used in kneading the dough has prepared it for tuma, because the dough is chulin and does not become possible from the touch of a Tevul Yom. Furthermore, it is even possible for her to separate the challah portion from the dough without making it possible, as long as she does it in the following manner. She first separates the portion of dough that will become challah from the dough and sets it apart. This does not make the piece possible because even though she has separated and touched the portion that will become challah, it does not actually become challah until she verbally declares it to be challah. And until then, as chulin, it is unaffected by the touch of a Tevul Yom. She then places that portion on an Egyptian tray or on a plank of wood, which are utensils that cannot become tameh, and moves the tray or board with the separated portion of dough on it close to the rest of the dough, and then declares that the separated piece is challah. In this way, she can separate challah herself without making the challah possible. As it did in the previous Mishnah, the Mishnah concludes by stating the reason that the Tevul Yom does not render the dough possible. The reason that the woman may knead the dough and even handle the portion that will soon be challah is that the dough would only become a shlishi, since the Tevul Yom has the status of a sheni, and a shlishi is tahor in the case of chulin foods. Since the dough is treated as chulin until the challah is taken and verbally declared to be challah, the woman can separate challah in the manner described above without making it possible.